Stephen Miller is furious that yet another DOJ case has fallen apart, and that's good news for everybody. What basically happened was there was a tow truck driver in LA who was acquitted of stealing an ICE vehicle, and it's just the wildest case overall. So this is 33-year-old Bobby, charged with theft of government property after towing away a locked ICE SUV with its keys and firearms secured inside during a chaotic immigration arrest in downtown LA back in August 15th. Video from the scene showed federal agents chasing the truck as it pulled away before then arresting him and leading him away in handcuffs. So that eventually went to trial, and a federal jury found him not guilty after a 4-day trial. And Miller's not happy about that. So he tweeted, he said, "Another example of blatant jury nullification in a blue city. The justice system depends on a jury of peers with a shared system of interests and values. Mass migration tribalizes the entire legal system." So of course, he desperately wants his entire side, his tribe, to be against migrants and all that. He's pretending all that. But no, I don't think your read is quite right, Stephen Miller. You're like, we're supposed to have shared values. No, we do. They just don't like you. We do have shared values. We think that what you're doing is terrible. By the way, you want like all these people in LA to treat you well, to treat your thugs and your goons well. Not only did you invade us, not only did you try to start crap, not only did you badmouth us for months, you're still badmouthing us. And you think we're supposed to give you legally what you want? Why would we do that? I know that you're very used to guys pretending to be men, but then just submitting to whoever's above them or whatever, doing whatever you needed to get along. But no, some of us actually feel sort of like, that energy to protect ours. He just doesn't get it, man, JR. I think that we do have that shared system of interests and values. And by the way, what was the harm that was done by this guy? He should go to jail for years because he briefly hampered your stupid, expensive, wasteful, self-destructive ICE nonsense. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, if nothing else, this is better for him to not talk about. This promotes the good news. I probably would never heard about this, the jury finding this guy not guilty if he wasn't promoting it for the sake of whining and crying like a little baby, like they always do. Every time they're the victims, as they're running in people's neighborhoods and snatching people off the streets, zero due process, attacking and assaulting people. People get shot, guns are pointed at folks' faces, and he wants somebody to feel sorry for them. Please, bro, if nothing else, this allows people to celebrate a little bit more. I'm sure all the comments underneath it were applauses and people calling him, pinky in the brain or something like that.
Can I read? Do we have time? I'm gonna read the final tweet from the United States attorney who was involved in this. He says the jury may have acquitted him, but guess what Bobby wasn't doing the last few months while awaiting trial? Obstructing our ICE agents. He sees it as a good thing that this guy was waiting for a trial for literally months. How about he briefly inconvenienced you and you deprived him of his freedom for literal months? Who's actually the bad guy in that story? I don't think it's the one you think it is. He says, "We will not hesitate to arrest and charge anyone who assaults our agents or damages or steals government property." He didn't steal it. Worst case scenario, he borrowed it for a little bit. Stop being so dramatic, so flamboyant about all of it. And by the way, I've been on the wrong side of tow truck drivers in LA. It's a wonderful turn of events that I actually want to side with them, considering what I had to do as a result of it. But anyway, yeah. No, you guys are bad. Get out of our cities. You won't have to deal with this anymore. And stop pretending that you're being assaulted all the time. You guys are the biggest whining babies, the wannabe victims. And it's just crazy that at the same time they can be doing so much damage and be such pathetic little whining wusses at the same time. And I love that juries are turning against them. I'd like to see that be normalized.